you all are healthy and fine. Before we get to the video, I want to wish you all a very happy Independence Day to all the Indians. Today is 15th August, and if our freedom fighters hadn't fought for the freedom of our country, then we would never be this free. And please never forget our responsibility to our homeland and always stay happy. Today I'm going to be reviewing a book by my most favorite Indian author, Sudha Murthy, and the book is Wise and Otherwise, A Salute to Life. I thoroughly enjoyed this book. It was really amazing. This is one of Sudha Murthy's most celebrated works of non-fiction. She has also written fictional books for children and other fictional books. Now, this is a book of 51 stories which showcases the myriad shades of human nature. Now, what I liked a lot about this book is the way she describes everything. She describes everything really beautifully. Now, these aren't just stories. They're actually written from Sudha Murthy's personal encounters which she had during her travels. She's a person who travels a lot, and this book is mostly based on her travels in India. So one of the really good factors about this book is that if you're a foreigner, you get to know more about an Indian tradition and what all are there inside India. Each story delivers a different message. I'm really glad to say that I really enjoyed each story, not a single one that I dislike. I'd say, for example, a man dumps his father at an old age home, declaring that he is a homeless stranger who is orphaned and does not have a family. Then there is a story of a tribal chief in the Sahyadri hills who teaches the author that there is humility in receiving as well. A sick woman remembers to thank her benefactor even at her deathbed. So these are just some of the eye-opening stories in this book. There are 51. Now, what I liked the most about this story is the major fact that this isn't one of those long lectured stories that some authors give to just give some positive vibes or confidence, or I don't know, just to showcase the power of a subconscious mind. I think that's actually the name of a book, but I'm not criticizing that author in specific. So these are just long lectures which I find uninteresting, but you might find that interesting. But I really like this book by the fact that it is written in the form of a story, but at the end you get an amazing moral, and it isn't just a moral. It just shows how the world has changed from before and whether it's good or bad, and I really liked and enjoyed it. I would tell that this book opened my eyes, and yeah, it helped me a lot. From incredible and very sincere examples of generosity to the meanest acts that a person can expect from other men and women, I think that Sudha Murthy has taken one of the best experiences that she ever had during her travels and has penned it down really amazingly. She's a prolific writer who writes in both English and Kannada, and I think that her work is really sincerely done. And this isn't just some telltale, or this isn't something that she created, because first of all, this book has been dedicated to the shirtless people of India who have taught her so much about our country. I felt really proud about that because very few people do that actually, and I felt it felt really nice to read something about your own tradition. There was the mention of Amma and other words which I was familiar with, but some of the stuff I weren't familiar with. I was really happy to read about that. And another thing that I liked about this book was that whenever a story starts, in each 51 story, the beginning always has a paragraph that has a detailed info about the whole story. So that was really helpful for me. I really thoroughly liked that a lot, and I even got to study some sayings, proverbs, famous and beautiful proverbs, and the meanings of it. I really want to thank Sudha Murthy for writing such books, and I also want to thank my friend who actually introduced this book to me. I really want to thank her out there. So thank you. Guys, I guarantee you that Wise and Otherwise will definitely encourage you to look around the world around you with new eyes, as it just did with mine, because I feel like I've been missing a lot around the world. Actually, I felt that I might have experienced some incidents similar to these, but I didn't realize that I hadn't looked at them with this from this point of view. So I'm really happy that I read this book. People who are about my age, I would say that if you haven't read this book, then you are wasting your time looking for other inspirational sources, because this is just amazing. A fact that I liked about this book a lot is that even though Sudha Murthy is a Kannada writer born in India, she just didn't showcase the beautiful, the known part of India, the famous part of India, but she also showed how the other dark side of India lives. The poor people, that part, I really enjoyed them. I've got to say that I almost cried after one story. That was really emotional for me. This sort of encouraged me to travel the world actually, because she just traveled India and she got to encounter such beautiful experiences. So I want to encounter some as well, and yeah, I'm going to do that. I actually got to learn a few sayings in this book, and one I can recall right now is Hishhop Kawadi Ma Bhakshi's Lakma. It is a beautiful Gujarati saying. It actually means when you are settling an account, you should settle up to each penny, but if you are if you are gonna buy a gift for someone, think about the affection behind it and not the price. So I'd say that this book has overall a great content, and I'd be really glad to give this book a 4.5 star rating. It was really amazing, it was worth reading, and I really recommend that you guys should read it. I'd say that people from all ages can read this book because of its inspiring features, and it really motivated me a lot about seeing the world with new eyes. So guys, you should definitely give this a try and tell me what you think of this review in the comments below. If you like this video, please give it a thumbs up, and if you feel that these videos are interesting, just as usual, subscribe. I also like to thank all the supporters out there who subscribed, who liked my videos, and all the viewers who viewed them. Till then, I'll be back with another video. Bye!